Welcome back to Disabled and Prepping. I just got my new scooter today. I had to wait until after my caregiver left to do the video. But this is the new Powerchair. I got to pick the color, and I love the color on it. It does kind of, in the same way, looks like my other chair, but there's so many differences to it. So, besides just the color, I took the covering off of it. I use a car cover to keep the seat nice. Plus, that's a vinyl. So in the summer, you get hot and sweaty and you stick to the seat. But anyways, this can be totally customizable to whatever I will need in the future. So I'll just kind of give you a look around. First of all, and then we'll get into a few more things. I already put, like I said, the seat cover and my backpack and stuff on it, so it's all ready to go. The other one, I have to find a way to get rid of it myself, so I'm going to sell it for just, whatever I can get for it. No big deal. It still can be used. Sorry about the lighting. I am in a place where, I'm downstairs, so the lighting does change. So, the differences come when it gets, when I get closer to it. There's a different shape of a controller. The controller is completely different anyways. But this is what it looks like. Okay, I'm going to have to get real close to get around. I'm kind of in a tight spot, but this is the best place to show it all the way around. So, that's what it looks like. And then when we get closer to it, I'll explain a little bit more. They have a lot better. I don't know if you can see this little oval right here. That's a clip down or a tie down for like buses or not emergency vans, handicap vans. So that's where they strap me down with. There's two of them there, and then two in the front like that. And they are heavy duty metal. So I don't have to worry about them at all, which is very nice. But all right, let's get into some of the actual really big differences. Right here, I'll get to this side so you can see a little bit better. Right here is what they call an egg. It's an emergency shutoff. So if you can see, my screen is lit up right now. If I can figure out how to do this and keep the camera where I need it, it shuts the Powerchair off. So if I'm having problems with my dystonia, nobody has to get near the front area. So like if I'm kind of out of control with it because I can't get my hand off the controller due to dystonia, they can just hit that egg. And they just have to tap it, and it also does turn back on, which I wasn't aware of at first. He didn't tell me. It was just supposed to be emergency shutoff, but it also turns it back on. So that is the safety feature for me, for just in case. It will probably end up having to be used eventually somewhere down in the future, but at least right now, just in case, all they have to do is tap it and it turns off. This is all still the same way I did. The seat is wider, completely all the way around, so it's wider here and wider here, but shorter there. So I'm gonna put the cover back on it, so please excuse my camera views of the floor. All right, now I'm gonna be getting in the seat, and we're gonna show you the new controller. Here's the new controller. It is, you're not gonna be able to see the control parts. Oh shoot, I was hoping it would show up. It doesn't look like it. Oh, if I get real close, it will. There we go. All right, so it shows me, come on, stay focused. It shows me my battery, which is the green part up here, the time. That says that it's being used by a controller because they can hook it up to different ways of controlling it. There's the headrest thing where I can control it with my head if I would need to. I don't have any of these features on here, but they could adapt it to it. It also can control the tilt of the seat, or rotation of the seat if I need it. There's so many things that this controller can do with added items. So right now, hopefully I'm not touching my speaker too much. I can either use the buttons up here, but I found that it's easier just to use the touch screen. And I'm trying to do it with through the camera screen, so please excuse me. Alright, so we have ramp and curbs, and the 0 is my speed. Okay, if my camera can pick it up. And the 0.9 is how many miles I already have on it. So it's like a car, it has an odometer. But ramps and curbs go, the max speed, it goes 2.5 miles per hour. I can reduce that if I feel like it's going too fast up curbs. I can reduce that by doing this, and then it only goes as much as it has green. So I can do that, or I can just control it with a controller by not pushing as full, full throttle kind of thing. And then, whoops, sorry, I bumped my camera. And then it has indoor, which is more of like maneuvering it on buses or in handy vans, things like that, and it goes 1.5 miles per hour, so it's really slow for like maneuvering in really small spaces. Not really outdoors as I'm going shopping kind of thing. It's more for indoor, like in vehicles and stuff. And then there is outdoor. And again, I can always change it if I feel like there's too much speed and my hand is constantly going forward and I'm putting it in full throttle mode. I can throttle that down by using the adjustments. But the outside mode goes 4 miles per hour max. And then there is fast. And fast, oops, come on, show it. Fast goes 5.9 miles per hour. So I don't think I'll be using this very often, but it will come in handy in like situations where I have to get out of an area fast, because it does move. For like a split second I got it to 6 miles per hour, but it normally stays at 5.8, 5.9. So that's the max. But like I said, I can always adjust them, and if I adjust it all the way down, it will only go that fast, which is actually the same as outside mode. But then if I change it to the next one, it will stay down there like that. So no matter what mode I'm in, it can be changed like that. So it can go really, really fast. It does have a horn if I need to. So and this one, I don't tap it, I hold it down, and it will go for as long as I hold it down. So like if I really need to get somebody's attention, I can really hold that thing down for a very long time. The scooter is an Invacare right here, Invacare TDX SP2 series. But I also like the fact that it has a clock. It tells me how much this top green bar is, how much battery I have. It will tell me how fast I'm going. There's 2 zeros right here. Oh, there you go. 2 zeros right there. It'll tell me how fast I am going, which is how I found out how fast max it goes. And then that is my odometer. So I have 0.9 miles on it already. This controller can be adjusted, so if my hand starts shaking a lot with the Stony, if I have it all the time and my hands are shaking like this all the time, they can control the controller so it won't take, let me turn it off. So if my hand's doing this a lot, it won't take every one. They can take it to like every 2, however many it takes, so I don't like just constantly moving all over. it can be adjusted that way. Let's see, any other. There's so many different things that can be used. This power chair can be used, not used, but added onto that. It's just amazing to me that how many things that they can change. They can actually give me this is a captain chair right now, so it doesn't move at all. I mean, the back will come up and I can adjust through levers. I can adjust the height if I wanted to. He, before he left, asked if everything was comfortable on it, so I didn't have to worry about that. However, if I would need to and not be, like if I can't get up to a counter and I'm having a lot of trouble constantly getting up to a counter, if I need to be in this all the time, so that way they can change out the chair part and give me one that swivels and it will be controlled by the controller. I'll just have another panel in there in the selections, and it will have a seat. He said it was probably a yellow color card. They're called cards. The indoor, outdoor, fast, all those are cards. So there'd be another card in there that would be yellow. So he said it would probably be yellow. And it would be my seat. So then I would control my seat with the controller, I guess, to turn it to where I would need it to be able to use countertops or whatever. But right now, I don't have that issue. But that's another modification. They actually threw in the emergency shutoff because my insurance wouldn't pay for it because they said it has an on-off button there. But he felt that it was definitely necessary for safety reasons for me and other people to not be in this area where my power chair would be going. And that most of the time he thought that possibly people would be seeing me from the back anyways if I was having issues, so they could just turn it off there and they wouldn't be in my way. So I wouldn't have to worry about them either. But yeah, it's I got the seat covered. Like I said, I did just the vinyl, gray vinyl. It is wider, so everything works a little bit different. But still, I'll probably be taking off this arm here just because it's so much wider. It makes me very nervous to go through doors. So if I had less right there, because it sticks out farther than my wheel, then I will have less to go in between that kind of area. But also, I like to have this arm off anyways. It's easier for me and Care Bear. Plus, if I ever have to bail off for any reason, I'd rather have something out of my way to bail off. So yeah, this is the new power chair. I guess it's supposed to have also lights, which would had to have been turned on. That feature would have had to been turned on by the company that put it together and brought it to me. So I might eventually get a hold of them and say, hey, I would like to have the lights on. And that just is me taking the bus out there, or medical transport or whatever out there to get them to hook it up to where the power goes in and flip that feature on. So, but they have a few springs right there, so I'm hoping that the ride will be a little less bumpy. But hey, I'm used to that. It's just bone jarring anyway, so I don't know how this one rides outside yet because the temperatures aren't good enough for me to do outside right now. But yeah, there's a lot of features on it, a lot of things that it can do eventually, and he said he doesn't see me having any problems with it until maybe about 5 years from now, which is normal. So I already got the tires dirty basically because of being inside, and I was taking it up and down the back hallway, which I will do to show you the speeds. Yeah, it can really fly on fast. But I'll take you down that one because that one's a straight long hallway and we can get some good footage of me going pretty fast. But it will be from my view. Unfortunately, I can't have the camera set up somewhere so to see me going at it. But yeah, so we're gonna bring you back when I get upstairs into the hallway, and I'll see you then. Give me a few seconds. Okay, we're gonna start off on ramps and curbs. So right there, and this is how fast it goes for ramps and curbs. So we get a max of 2.5, 2.4 for that. All right, and then I'm gonna do this last little bit with indoor because this is the one that's made for buses or the handy vans, things like that, so you can maneuver. So it goes a lot slower. So it goes 1.5 max, which is plenty fast if you're going to be maneuvering within a bus or a handy van or really tight quarters. Not really meant for inside, like going shopping or stuff like that. But alright, I'm going to turn around and then we'll do the other two. Sorry about the close-up on the door. Alright, so now I'm going to switch it over to outdoor, which is probably about the speed my old Powerchair went to. But I didn't have the capabilities of finding out how much that was. So this is outdoor mode, and it gets up to 4 miles per hour. So that's pretty quick, as you can see. It seems a lot faster in the chair than through the camera, but wait till you see this one. Alright, now this one I'll probably never use, but it's good in case I need it to. So I'm going to back up a little bit more. And I'm going to start off slow, but I'm going to get up to the max amount. So here we go. Everybody hold on, because we're getting to 5.9. Woo! You can feel the wind. I can literally make wind. I mean, I feel the breeze. It's crazy. So that's 5.9. That was pretty fast. So again, this is 5.9. Yep, we're at max 5.9 right now. All right. Now I can control it. I'm still on fast. So yeah, you can slow it down with the controller. So I'm going 1.3, 0.8, something like that. So out to the area here. Yeah, so that is how fast my Powerchair can go. It can really fly. And I just ended up getting, let's see if we can bring it in. Come on, focus. I just hit 1 mile on the Powerchair. So today I have done 1 mile. It won't let me know on how many miles I go to like certain places. It's like a car, so it will just keep clicking up miles. It never resets. So yeah. So that's my new Powerchair, everybody. I hope you find it interesting. And I have to reset that real quick. Change it to outdoor so I don't go flying by the elevators. All right, everybody. Oh, the other feature, I forgot. So the other feature is I take this and I can push it to the side and tuck it in next to me, so I can use it here if I'm in an area where I'm by a desk. So if I'm by a desk, I can tuck it in there so I can get up closer to it, or a counter. I would have to move my footrest. But if it was a desk, don't have to worry about my footrest. I just tuck this in there. Instead of lifting it up like I had to with my old one, I can just put it to the side, and then when I want it, I can bring it back like that. Yep. Sorry about the noise. It was the door. So yeah, that's what my Powerchair is. My new one. I'm so excited to have a new one finally. It's been a very, very long time for my old one. So, all right, everybody, have a great day. May God bless you overflowing, and may He keep each and every one of you safe, and your friends and family too. Bye for now.